No wait, I almost said Friday, but it's actually not. It is Tuesday, Trivia Tuesday. How did I mess that up? It feels like Friday, to be honest, because the holiday week is upon us, right? And because this is our last game this week. I know, so sad, I know. We will miss you too. But we have a fun game prepared for you today. It's entirely questions that we have had before. So hopefully you'll remember the right answers and everyone will do really, really well. And just as a reminder, this means stay in the game and play the whole time because you never know what you're gonna miss. And because we want so many of you to walk away with some extra cash, we've got some extra to give away today. All right, let's see that prize screen. Oh yeah, $250. That's right, $250 today instead of our usual $100. All right, let's quickly talk about how this game is played. I will be asked to get an answer wrong. Don't worry, you won't be eligible for today's cash prize, but you can continue to play, earning gems. Gems let you buy stuff like taking one of the wrong answers off the board, and of course, extra lives. These keep you in the game even if you get a question wrong, except for on question 12. Don't forget, the easiest way to get extra lives, just invite friends to play and have them use your referral codes. Alrighty, who's ready? Tomorrow is probably the last day of work for a lot of people this week. Amen to that. So here we go. Let's do it. Hopefully you got some extra cash in your pocket in about 10 minutes. Here we go. Question number 1. Which TV character said, "Live long and prosper"? Mr. Spock or Mr. Ed? Yeah, which TV character said, "Live long and prosper"? Mr. Spock, Mr. Ed. Was it a nerd or was it a horse? But not just any horse. A horse who could give you the answer that you'd endorse. All right, your correct answer is Mr. Spock, of course. 87% of you got it right. Wow, quite a few thought Mr. Ed. While Mr. Ed was taking a talking horse, so he theoretically could have said this, Mr. Spock famously coined the phrase, along with his hand gesture, "Live long and prosper." It probably would have been a little more challenging. Just saying. Moving on to Q2. Which state is the home of Starbucks and grunge music? Nevada or Washington? Yes, which state is the home of Starbucks and grunge music? Nevada or Washington? Known for their coffee and their flannel-clad artists, which of these states are known for perking you up and then bringing you right back down with moody music and caffeine crash? I had one of those right before the show. All right, your correct answer is Washington. Yeah, 84% of you know the correct answer. The Evergreen State boasts a thriving coffee scene. It does. And the kind of gloomy weather that incubated grunge music. So it all kind of makes sense. From Olympia to Seattle, Washington is the correct answer. Sorry, I messed that up a little bit. Yeah, the first time I ever went to the original Starbucks, Washington. Very cool, very unique. Moving on to Q3. Steve Urkel's signature look in Family Matters includes what? Glasses, suspenders, or both? Yeah, Steve Urkel's wearing what? Glasses, suspenders, or both? Did I do that? Steve was based on a real person. Can you believe that? A friend of the producers, actually. I bet that was a little hard to live down. Well, he will forever live in infamy, so there you go. You have a statue to yourself, sir. Your correct answer is both, of course. 90% of you know the right answer. Yeah, 90%. Good work. Glasses and suspenders were part of Steve Quincy Urkel's look. Yep, that's his middle name, Quincy. Got any cheese? He had so many great lines. Oh, man. They should bring that show back. Petition. Let's start a rally. Yeah. Moving on to Q4. What does Daniel Day-Lewis talk about in the final scene of There Will Be Blood? His airplane, bowling, or milkshakes? His airplane, bowling, or milkshakes? Daniel Day-Lewis is such a great actor that he is currently hosting Pop Culture Live in the role of Kevin Jonas. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually Kevin Jonas playing Daniel Day-Lewis, playing Kevin Jonas playing your mom. Your correct answer is milkshakes. Yes, 49% of you got it right. Ooh, I don't think everybody's been staying in the game long enough to see these questions. These are all questions we've asked before. This quiz is a little hard. I drink your milkshake. Yes, that's what he said. There will be blood. Also, apparently, there is shake theft instead of just oil. Kind of rude. We all want our own milkshakes. My milkshake brings all the little boys to the yard. All right, moving on to Q5. What rapper posted an enthusiastic video about Eminem mentioning him on his Kamikaze album saying, "I gotta call my mom"? Was it Hopsin, Joe Budden, or Lil Pump? Joe Budden, Lil Pump, Hopsin? So M just dropped Kamikaze on us without warning a couple, months ago. There were a ton of people called out in the album. I didn't get called out. Come on, M. Mean you got beef, right? No. Well, your correct answer is Hopsin. Yes, 22% got it right. Wow, people dropping like flies. You've got to look up the video. It's amazing if you haven't seen it. Hopsin got so excited he said he had to go call his mom. Yeah, that's really sweet. Which honestly, I don't know if I would do that because then I don't know if she'd care. Be like, oh, cool, Kev. Eminem called you out. Sweet. I don't know. I love my mom. Yeah, sure, I call my mom. Moving on to Q6. Who was the highest paid actress of 2017? Jennifer Lawrence, Emma Watson, or Emma Stone? Jennifer Lawrence, Emma Watson, or Emma Stone? On the little screen, this title goes to Modern Family bombshell Sofia Vergara. Yes, who is the leading lady in earning top dollars on the big screen in 2017? Well, your correct answer is Emma Stone. Yes. Oh, well. Looks like we revised this gem and actually got it right. Our trivia wizard, our background checkers, and our clickers seem to have reestablished the correct answer this time. Yes, it's in fact Emma Stone. Don't worry, we heard you loud and clear that we got the question wrong. We know. We are but human. Most days. Moving on to Q7. Who plays David S. Pumpkins on SNL? Tom Hanks, Will Ferrell, or Will Arnett? Yes, who plays David S. Pumpkins on SNL? Tom Hanks, Will Ferrell, or Will Arnett? Who is David S. Pumpkins? And why are there skeletons behind him? We have so many questions. David, give us the answers. Oh, man. Can anybody else just smell turkey right now? I don't know. I'm just dreaming of Thanksgiving dinner already. Well, your correct answer is it's Tom Hanks. That's right. 36% of you got it right. He was David S. Pumpkins, and his game, scaring the hell out of you. Tom Hanks committed really hard to this character, and David S. Pumpkins became an instant phenomenon. It's true. It did. Excuse me. All right. Moving on to question 8. What retired menu item did Adult Swim's Rick and Morty prompt McDonald's to bring back? Onion nuggets, Mighty Wings, or Szechuan sauce? With all those letters, that's a little hard to say. Cartoons have been impacting our society since the very early 1900s. Comic strips, animated cartoons. Now cartoons are even helping us bring back tasty treats at McDonald's. That's awesome. Good work, Rick and Morty. Well, your correct answer is Szechuan sauce. Know the correct answer. So you gotta love that Rick and Morty, or you just love McDonald's, or you just love Szechuan sauce. Rick flies into a rage screaming, "I'll go out and I'll find more of that Szechuan teriyaki dipping sauce, Morty." Yes. That was a terrible impression, but you got the idea. Moving on to question 9. In the Post Malone song Better Now, how many times does he reference the word Jonas? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Man, I love Post Malone. Did you know that he started out in a metal band? I did too. No, not a metal band. The man is kind of versatile. Also he plugged my family in this song, so obviously I can't stop saying it's a good song. Just, the way it works. I actually tweeted him and said, direct messaged him and said, the song is song of the summer kind of thing. And he replied to me, Kevin, the legend. Made me feel awesome. All right, your correct answer is 2. That's right, 2. 39%. With my brothers, like it's Jonas. Yeah, that's right there. He says twice. What happened, buddy? Who'd you forget? Was it me? Was it Joe? Was it Nick? Was it Frankie? Whatever. All right, moving on to question 10. Michael Pena has said that he based his Ant-Man character, Luis, off which of his real-life friends? Jose, Paco, Luis, or Pablo? That's a good question. Is imitation the sincerest form of flattery? I think so. It definitely is in this case, and I'd love to know more about this friend because his character is incredibly funny and very fun, so I bet you whoever the correct answer is a great guy. Well, your correct answer is Pablo. Yeah, 30% of you getting it right. Well done. He called his friend a lovable criminal. Sounds like what I call a lot of my friends. The Tonight Show is the most, he said it on the Tonight Show. I guess that is definitely the compliment. Ant-Man's Luis is based off Michael Pena's real-life friend, Pablo. Question 11, let's bring it to you. Which of these Brat Pack era actors has done a work for both Skechers and Volvo? Kevin Bacon, Robert Downey Jr., Anthony Michael Hall, or Rob Lowe? Oof, there's a bunch of good-looking dudes in that question. The Brat Pack was modeled a little after the Rat Pack, the OG group of actors and performers that included the likes of Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. Oh, those guys were incredible. Together, they ruled the scene in the 50s and 60s. Just ask your parents or check your iTunes because it's worth listening if you haven't heard them. Because if you haven't, that's insane. Well, your correct answer is, in fact, Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr., a former main squeeze of Sarah Jessica Parker, or as we like to call him, Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. can probably be seen around town wearing Skechers and behind the wheel of a Volvo. I highly doubt that. He seems to like Audis, or is that just Iron Man? I don't know. Either way, great cars. Boxy, but good. All right, are you guys ready for your final question of the night? I am. It's the afternoon. It feels so weird. Kind of love it, though. Kind of like this afternoon game. Seems to be hanging out with my friends midday. For anybody at work playing the game and trying to hide it from your boss, way to be. Moving on to question 12. In Beverly Hills Cop 3, what type of award was Elise DeWald getting? Distinguished Service, Courage Under Fire, Man of the Year, or Lifetime Achievement? Woo-wee! Ah, yeah, for a former member of the police department, I'm sure any of these awards would be a huge honor. But Ellis DeWald's character wasn't exactly a great dude. So dig deep for this one. Or if you played one of these games, you'll know the answer. I hope. Your correct answer is, in fact, Man of the Year. Yes, Man of the Year. 21% of you getting it right. So if somebody watched, it was a very awkward acceptance speech that ended in violence, which is typically not how those things go down, to be honest. That reminds me of a very funny story and a very long story I had about this movie. It actually started with, you know what? I'm not going to put you through that. It's okay. It's not that interesting. Well, let's find out if we have any winners, and I think we may. Yes, we have one winner taking it all. Whoop, whoop. Jeff6286. Well done. Somebody's been playing along and knows their pop culture or just has to remember things. Thank you for being here with us, everyone, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy it. Have fun, whether you're doing Friendsgiving with your friends or family, whoever you're spending it with. Take time to be thankful. And if you are traveling, travel safe if you're going anywhere, and eat all that pie. Yes, eat all the pie you can. Charlie, that does not mean that you need your stupid pie pants tape. Don't do it. Don't play it, all right? Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. No, I said don't play it. I give up. All right, enjoy, everybody.
Too much pie. I've had too much pie today.